Hello and welcome everybody. It's Rose Smith here from AbsoluteSoulSecrets.com. Thank you for joining me for the awesome Aries July horoscope. A bit of an interesting month this month. We don't have as much going on as what we had in May or June, but we do have a supermoon in Capricorn in your 10th house. So this could have some sort of important result, if you like. In that it's making you think about your life direction, or perhaps your career, or maybe your reputation in society and those sorts of issues. So it's really going to give you a shake up if you're not on the path that you would like to be, directed by your heart, basically. If you're listening to your head and not your heart, then you might really feel this very strongly this month. We do have Neptune retrograde from the 27th of June, but there's no new retrogrades this month to contend with either. So, you'll be thinking maybe more single-mindedly about your direction in life. Okay, so if you're new, subscribe and be alive and hit that notification bell right now. Thank you very much. I'm going to draw 2 cards as theme cards for the month for you, and we'll have a look at your horoscope in depth. So let's go to the board now and see what these cards have to say. Alrighty, I'll come to your horoscope shortly, but the cards for July for Aries, that's what we're looking at. And the first card is the first half of the month. Okay, I'm just going to shuffle those again. And the second card is the second half of the month. Alrighty. Let's go with that on there. Okay, closing my eyes now for Aries in July. I've got a pendulum swinging back and forth, back and forth. This indicates that you could be in two minds about something. There's going to be some sort of decision made, but maybe you don't make it quickly, and that's okay. Take your time. It does feel like it's fairly important, so it's something that you really want to think about first instead of rushing into. The moon, okay, super moon in Capricorn is the big thing. It's on the 13th, and here it is in your 10th house, okay? So we'll talk about that in a moment. This brings up subconscious contents for you to deal with, old memories, old energies from the past. But the good thing about it is you can learn a lot about yourself and about people in general, so that later on down the track you may be able to go on and teach what you learn in some way. Okay, so the moon's also about privacy and the divine feminine, and it might be a good month just to have more time on your own rather than, getting caught up with people. And when I say time on your own, I mean without devices, okay, without distractions, just sitting outside. If you're in Queensland like I am, we're lucky at the moment. Even though it's winter, it's beautiful to sit outside in the sun and just see how you feel about what, the direction your life is going in, okay? So that's all about the subconscious, also feminine energy. There might be more to do with women, or perhaps even your female relatives or your mother. All right, the second card of the month, closing my eyes now. See a wedding. I've got the bride here walking down the aisle in her wedding dress with the bouquet. Yes, there could be an actual marriage around you. If not you, somebody you know, but symbolically, which is, I tend to get drawn into the symbolic more than the actual physical stuff. Symbolically, there's some sort of union here or completion of a cycle, and whatever the other person represented to you, it's like you've got that energy now and you've learnt from them, and you've brought that energy into the bulk of your main personality, so it's like a union coming together. It makes you more powerful. All right, let's see what card. And it's the 4 of Pentacles. This is fabulous for your money. Whatever, if you've had financial problems, there could be a breakthrough, literally, because of that vision I just saw. It's like you're coming to terms with it, and you're going to find a way out of this, because here this card, the Four of Pentacles, is usually about money, can be about possessions, though. There's challenges on either side, and even a mountain at the background, which is also a challenge, but there's a way through this situation, okay? It doesn't have to continue on the way that it has, and it's almost as if you've been worried about it, there's no need to worry anymore. You can put the worries to the side and just get on and do what's necessary to solve the solution. So this can help bring a solution into your mind so that you don't have to worry. There's a sort of focus about worry here, but I just want to reassure you that there is a way through this situation. So that's fabulous. All right, there are your two cards. Now I'm just going to make this a bit bigger for you so that you can see, and it's great if you can remember these two cards. Now, especially in July, you might be concerned about your money and your job, okay? So just to let you know that. And it's because you need to have a career that fulfills you emotionally and spiritually. And if you don't have that at the moment, if you don't have a purpose in your life, then it's time to really search your soul and find your purpose, your inner purpose. Your ruler Mars is moving this month into your second house, also suggests that there's going to be a new energy, a new ambitious drive for you to improve your financial situation, okay? So when Mars comes in, if you're a little bit sensitive, you might even feel that. It's quite a spiritual time with Neptune here in your 12th house. Neptune is retrograde, so you may need to find a new way of looking at your spirituality, you know, and maybe some sort of routine or some new tool, or maybe a new person that you talk to regarding your spiritual things, your spirituality, your dreams, your meditations, the little flashes you might get in the day. But the new moon in your 5th house here brings a lot of new beginnings in your creativity and perhaps your romantic life. Okay, so let's have a look at this. And we have from the 30th of June to the 3rd of July, Mars squaring Pluto. This gives you a very deep drive for personal power, and you want to improve your life quite significantly, but you do need to watch out that you're not over the top with it. You could draw domineering people into your life under this influence, so need to be a bit cautious about that. And rather than sort of fight and have confrontations and things like that, it's best to confront the energy within, okay? Go within. That's what this card is saying. And don't push yourself too hard under this influence. The 3rd of July to the 20th of August sees your ruler Mars move into the 2nd house here. So even if you didn't care about business affairs or money before, or even material security, these things are going to come across your mind, and you'll be taking a far more active, positive view of these things, so that you want to do something, okay? And you're probably quite ambitious, but you need to also be careful about arguments regarding money, okay? They could become more frequent. 3rd of July to the 19th of July, Mercury moves into your 4th house here of home and family. You could become quite nostalgic and you remember things from the past. And you could even be talking about, you know, school days, people used to know, because, you know, these things are coming up from your subconscious, basically. But a time to connect with people that you used to know, or that have become a little bit distant in some way. You could be talking about very personal and private matters as well. And it's also a good time if you write things down in a journal. 3rd of July to the 6th of July, Mars trines your MC. Okay, so this is fabulous for your direction in life, but do watch for irritability. Also incidents and accidents. Sometimes, Mars... Oh, sorry, I'm saying the wrong thing. Mars trines your MC, so this is fabulous for your career and your direction in life and your long-range goals, okay? So this brings independent action and you're more self-reliant rather than, looking towards other people. And you could even be offered a leadership role, okay? You've got the green light to move ahead. Now, this is Mars squares Moon, 8th of July to the 11th of July. This is where you have to be a bit careful because irritability, incidents and accidents can happen, and you might be maybe a little bit impatient. Your mind's on the future, where you want to go, what you want to do, how you can progress your life, rather than being here in the present, grounded in this physical reality now. And when that happens, it's really easy just absent-mindedly to jam your fingers in the door or slip or trip or something because you're not paying attention where you're walking because your head's off in the clouds in the future. So do watch for that, and do watch for unnecessary arguments with Mars squaring Moon. 13th of July, the supermoon in Capricorn in your 10th house that I already mentioned. It's also about your public image, and so do be careful on social media that you don't overshare, okay? Because whatever you're doing tends to be more open, more available to the public to see. It's basically the world will see more of the personal or the private side of your life, whether you want them to or not. So watch that. 16th of July to the 11th of August, Venus moves into your 4th house of home and family here, and you might find yourself doing little touch-ups around the home. You want to make things more beautiful, more organised, more comfortable. Maybe you want to do some art or some gardening, landscaping. It's also a fabulous time for entertaining friends and family at home, and you feel more affectionate than usual. You might do some, entertaining, and you're just more hospitable than usual. So that's great. Alrighty, then we have the 17th of July until the 20th of July, Mars sextiling your Sun, giving you a lot more energy. You can accomplish a great deal. You're inclined to be independent and take the initiative, strike out on your own, and you're likely to be quite successful at whatever you attempt. You're more positive now, and people notice that. So it's almost like you have a leadership role in some area of your life. 18th of July to the 3rd of August, Mercury then moves into your 5th house here. So a busy time with Mercury jumping across 3 houses. And this suggests there's a lot to do and a lot to organise. And in the 5th house, it could be about communications about romance or entertainment, amusement, leisure and pleasure. Maybe you want to have some fun with friends. You could enjoy the theatre, museums, art, and music perhaps, but it's very good for your creativity, and you're likely to be talking about it or expressing your artistic or your creative side. 21st of July to the 22nd of August, Sun moves into your 5th house as well here, with the new moon that's coming, I'll talk about in a moment. So this is like a brand new beginning for you with a lot of insight, brings warmth, generosity, a feeling of security, brings a lot of energy as well, and you could be more playful. You might have more to do with children, the world of the child. Even if you don't have children yourself or you don't have any children around you, it's like you get in touch with your inner child for having a fun time. Okay, so that'll be fantastic. 28th of July, the new moon in Leo here, and you come out of your shell. You express your real desires and feelings. You express your affections quite openly. Again, you're more playful and fun-loving, and your creativity is blessed, and also it's a fabulous time for romance as well. 16th of July to the 9th of August, Jupiter squares the Sun. Now, normally a square is like a challenging aspect, but anything to do with, Jupiter sort of expands and grows. And so it's sort of 6 of one, half a dozen of the other here, because you might find that your daily routine is a bit frustrating or annoying because you have your eye on greener pastures, and you could feel slightly dissatisfied, but on a positive note, that sort of spurs you forward to, improve your life. It makes you feel inspired. There's aspirations you want to go after. And you could be finding yourself more willing to take risk and gamble. So just watch that. Of course, sometimes it's appropriate to take risks if you've done the work you need to do to make an informed decision. You're also likely to have quite good luck now. So, if you want to have a splurge on something, you might find it's on sale, for example. The worst of this is that you could be slightly overconfident about something, okay? So keep your feet on the ground. Don't go thinking that everything's going to turn out 100% without, putting any effort into it. But yeah, you do have good luck and you do have opportunities for success here. And if you spend some time and pay attention and look at the details, do some research, do some work, be proactive, you'll probably succeed. 21st of July to the 18th of August, Saturn trines Mercury. This is fabulous for thinking, and you might find that you've got really good concentration, that you can focus on things and you don't get distracted as much. It's great for reading, writing, analysing, researching, investigating, anything like that. And it's an opportunity to be quiet and to get work done. And it's sort of more like the quieter type of work where you just sit and you get it done and then you feel good about it and you get a sense of accomplishment at the end. So it's a bit of an opportunity here, even though, a lot of people don't like Saturn. Saturn can be your friend sometimes, and Saturn helps you to learn and to improve your skills and to deepen your knowledge and understanding. So, it can be quite positive. Your thinking is likely to be quite clear, objective, you're more logical than usual perhaps, and you could be making some pretty wise, intelligent decisions now. And there's some self-discipline. If you've ever had trouble with self-discipline, Saturn will help you. But yeah, this is quite a good time also for study and exams if you have an exam coming up. Alrighty, so that's your horoscope. Awesome, Aries. I hope that's useful for you. Please let me know in the comments, and even though we're not at July yet, we've got a fortnight away, let me know how you feel about this. Leave a like and share on your socials, on your channel if you can. That'd be fabulous. I'd really appreciate that. But have a wonderful month, everyone. I'm sure you will. And I'll see you all again soon. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell right now. Thanks again, and bye for now. Thanks so much for watching. Please visit my website absolutesoulsecrets.com for all things spiritual. Have a lovely day.